Hello, everyone. Please take your seats. The ceremony will begin in 10 minutes. Thank you. Good afternoon. I am Michelle Rodriguez-Taylor from the SPH Office of Student Affairs. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the University of Illinois Chicago School of Public Health Spring Commencement Ceremony. Today's music is provided by the UIC Brass Quintet under the direction of David Inman. This commencement brings together members of the University of Illinois Chicago family, students, college administration, faculty and staff, relatives, alumni, and friends. Before we begin today's ceremony, to assure that everyone enjoys this meaningful event, would you please take a moment now to turn off or mute any electronic devices that may distract from the ceremony? Thank you. At this time, I present to you the administration of the University of Illinois Chicago and of the School of Public Health. I now present to you members of our distinguished faculty. Everyone, please rise as you are able and join us in singing the national anthem led by Bella Diaz. The words can be found in the back of your program.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night
Thank you. Please be seated.
Thank you, Michelle. Good afternoon, everyone. You all can do better than that. This is a celebration. I will tell you, 2 days ago, I was at College of Medicine commencement because we were graduating the MD, MPH students. And I will tell you, they were screaming and hooping and hollering. But I want you to know that public health will do them better. So let me say it again. Good afternoon. This is a celebration today. The graduates have worked extremely hard over the last couple of years, and we need to acknowledge that. So I am Wayne Giles. I'm Dean of the School of Public Health, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the commencement of the University of Illinois Chicago School of Public Health. For those of you with friends and family who could not attend, our ceremony is being simultaneously webcast on the internet. Due to time constraints, we ask that individuals remain seated and refrain from approaching the stage during the ceremony. A professional photograph of each student will be available for purchase. At this time, I'm going to ask everyone to please turn off or silence your cell phones, pagers, and other electronic devices during the commencement ceremony. It is truly an honor and a privilege to be charged with the education and development of the next generation of public health leaders, something we need today more than ever, a privilege that our faculty and esteemed guests respect and are committed to fulfilling. I am honored to present to you the administration of the University of Illinois Chicago and the School of Public Health, our distinguished guests, and the faculty of the school. I ask that you hold your applause until all have been introduced. In the first row, starting on my right, Dr. Timothy Killeen, President of the University of Illinois System. Dr. Miranda, Chancellor of the University of Illinois Chicago. Dr. Robert Barish, Vice Chancellor for Health Affairs for the University of Illinois Chicago. Dr. Leandris LeBird, Director of the Office of Health Equity at the CDC, and our honored keynote speaker for today's ceremony. Dr. Lanier Ford, Associate Dean of the Graduate College. Andrea Williams, Director of Athletics. Dr. Benjamin Shaw, Division Director and Professor of Community Health Sciences. Dr. Kristen Malecki, Division Director and Professor of Environmental and Occupational Health Sciences. Dr. Ronald Hershow, Division Director and Associate Professor of Epidemiology and Biostatistics. Dr. Lisa Powell, Division Director and Professor of Health Policy and Administration. Dr. Christina Welter, Program Director for the DRPH and Clinical Associate Professor of Health Policy and Administration. Dr. Megan Mason, Director of Undergraduate Programs and Clinical Associate Professor of Epidemiology and Biostatistics. Dr. Jamie Shrieky, Senior Associate Dean and Professor of Health Policy and Administration. In the second row, starting on my right, Dr. Brenicki Floyd, Associate Dean for Community Engagement. Dr. David Dubois, Associate Dean for Research. Dr. Michelle McKay, Clinical Assistant Professor of Health Policy and Administration and the DRPH program, and the recipient of this year's Golden Apple Award. Josh Prudowski, faculty in the undergraduate program and the recipient of the Silver Circle Award. Harika Buradaga, representing the Public Health Student Association. Sharon Dyer, Director of Academic Affairs and representing the Alumni Association. Dr. Veronica Castello-Lamatre of Community Health Sciences, Masters in Public Health program, and the recipient of this year's Donaldson Award. Please join me in welcoming all of our platform guests. Seated in the audience are many distinguished alumni from the school, and we are thrilled that each and every one of you are with us here today to celebrate it. We're also delighted today to have distinguished members of the public health profession in the audience. Please welcome all of our distinguished public health practitioners. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the University of Illinois Chicago School of Public Health, it is my pleasure to welcome all of our distinguished guests, our alumni, the family and friends of our graduates, and most importantly, all of our graduates. Our student population reaches far beyond the Chicago area. We have a vibrant group of online students, each of whom are well poised to use their public health degrees to make a difference throughout the globe. To our online graduates and any of our graduates who could not join us today, congratulations. We honor you and know that you are with us in spirit. Given that today is Mother's Day, I want to thank all the mothers who are here with us today. What a way to celebrate Mother's Day by graduating the 2025 class of the School of Public Health. I want to take a moment to speak to the families of our graduates. You should be very proud, as we are, of the achievements of our graduates whom we are honoring today. We know that they would not be here without your support. And so we would like to acknowledge your contributions as well. As I ask each group to stand and rise, please only do so if you are able. Would all the parents, guardians, and grandparents of our graduates please rise so that we may honor you? Please be seated. Would all the spouses, significant others, and children of our graduates please rise so that we may honor you? And it goes without saying that the graduates would not be here today without the efforts of the school faculty and academic staff. Would the faculty and academic staff please rise to be honored? Please be seated. Finally, would all the graduates please rise? Congratulations. We recognize you and all of your accomplishments. Congratulations. Please be seated. It is now my privilege to introduce the 20th president of the University of Illinois System, Dr. Tim Killeen. When he took office in 2015, 20 years ago, Dr. Killeen brought more than 3 decades of experience as a teacher, researcher, and administrator in public higher education and in top leadership positions with national scientific research agencies. Dr. Killeen is committed to continuing the University of Illinois System's rise as a global leader through academic programs that transform students' lives and pioneering innovation that drives progress and economic growth. Please join me in welcoming to the podium President Killeen.
Good afternoon, and I'm excited to be among the first to congratulate the UIC School of Public Health on their commencement class of 2025. Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good. But I'm told this is public health, and this is a room that's got a lot of space. There are rafters up there that need some shaking. And let's try it one more time. Congratulations, class of 2025. Yeah. There you go. Limber up, yeah. Breathe in, breathe out. It's just an incredible honor to be here with you today to celebrate your commencement at the School of Public Health. Just an unbelievable joy for me, and to see it in your eyes as well. I'm sure it's for you too. If you do nothing else today, I want you to look around, left, right, take all of this in. The pageantry, we're all dressed up after all, the smiles, and yes, the nerves and the relief and the anxiety that maybe can flow out of you into the cosmos a little bit today. You can feel it, can't you? This is a monumental day in your lives. You may not fully appreciate it in the moment, but you will 40 years from now. I promise you that. And your travels through these last few years have provided many challenges, as you know. Late nights, early wake-up alarms, just for starters. Many of you, I know, juggle school and family responsibilities alongside jobs to get where you are today. And I hope you've made many real incredible friends along the way and created an abundance of happy memories that will link you for life, all punctuated by laughter, accomplishment, an escapade or two, and the exhilaration of discovery. So I say this with some experience, make the most of the moment. Take your phone and fill it with selfies until it can take no more. And record videos of your families in particular, particularly the mothers and the grandmothers today. It's their special day. Let's give them another round of applause. I suggest look them in the eyes, take their hands, and thank them from your heart for having your back to get to where you are today. Thank your family, your friends, and faculty have supported you all along the way. And when the time comes, and there will be another opportunity or two, cheer like you've never cheered before. Let it out. Playing a small part in these ceremonies and experiencing all of this is a genuine privilege, one of the real perks of my job. Sharing it is also an annual reminder of the sheer power of public higher education to fuel dreams and to turn potential and perseverance into the tools for a good life of contributions. And the School of Public Health here at UIC is all of that and more. And as I look out at you, I see the soon-to-be new graduates of this outstanding world-class university. And I see a window into our collective future. Seated before me is the next generation of citizens ready to lead our society, to build productive lives for themselves and their families. I see future public health practitioners, researchers, academics, and policymakers, and we need some policy changes, I can assure you, who will help build healthier communities and equitable access to care for everybody, no matter their background, no matter what they look like, no matter where they come from, no matter what languages they speak. It's on you. We need you more than ever, and I know you know this, but we all need you more than ever. And the world will benefit from your sense of purpose, your inner compass, and drive that you've nurtured here at UIC. You know the flame of which I'm speaking. So I encourage you to take the spirit of this special place with you into the world and continue to wrestle with the difficult ideas and difficult challenges that you will encounter. Never stop engaging with those around you, including people you may not agree with. And don't forget to vote. Your voices and your choices carry real power. Don't forget to vote. And maybe one day, enter the political arena yourselves. We are truly fortunate to live in a democracy, but it is up to all of us, every last one, to help nurture and maintain it. Y con permiso quiero decir unas pocas palabras en español. ¿Sí está bien? La estabilidad y las recompensas que pueden venir con el tipo de carrera que elegiste y el título de UIC te abrirá muchas puertas que serán innegablemente importantes en el futuro. Pero si hemos cumplido con nuestro trabajo, tu título es mucho más que un pasaporte a las oportunidades económicas. Espero entonces que todos ustedes, incluyendo los padres y todo, también salgan de aquí hoy con un sentido de propósito, una brújula interior, that inner compass of which I spoke, y el impulso alimentado aquí en la UIC. So the world needs you, we all need you, and across your University of Illinois system that you are now alumni, going to be shortly, we need you too. Today you join a family of more than 875,000 U of I system alumni in Chicago, all over Illinois, the United States, and all around the world. You'll run into them all over the place. And each of them, they all share a sliver of your pride. So we want to hear about what happens next, all that you will see and do. Come back anytime you can and tell us your stories, whatever they are. Until then, we wish you adventure, achievement, and an escapade or two. Congratulations again, class of 2025.
Thank you so much, President Killeen. It is now my pleasure to introduce UIC's Chancellor, Dr. Miranda, a nationally renowned leader in higher education and an expert in geospatial health informatics. Dr. Miranda leads Chicago's largest and only public research university. She champions a vision that prioritizes the success of students, and she is deeply committed to faculty excellence, transformative research, and innovation. Her leadership broadens UIC's impact and deepens its engagement with the many communities that it so proudly serves. She is committed to accelerating the social mobility of UIC students and advancing the university's equity-focused mission to provide the broadest access to the highest level of educational, research, and clinical excellence. She received her bachelor's degree in mathematics and economics from Duke University and her master's degree and PhD from Harvard University. Please welcome to the podium, Chancellor Miranda.
Thank you, Dean Giles, for that very kind introduction. I am delighted to welcome all of you, family, friends, honored guests, faculty, and staff, and especially our graduates, to UIC's 2025 May commencement ceremony. As some of you may know, there are 16 of these ceremonies over the course of 2 or 3 days, and this is number 15. I've been to all of them. They've all been wonderful, and I'm just as excited about this one as I was about the very first one. I'm so happy to be here with all of you. I want to give a special shout out to the mothers who are here today. I'm a mother myself. You know, my mother was very helpful to me, especially when my children were young, and I used to say that there's a special place in heaven for grandparents, and she would smile and say, "You'll see." And I recently became a grandparent myself, and I discovered that we don't need to go to heaven because right here on earth, every moment that we spend with our grandchildren, it feels as if we're in heaven. So special, special shout out to the grandparents who are here today. UIC's mission is to provide the broadest access to the highest levels of educational, research, and clinical excellence. That's our mission. It's also our superpower. Now, I love the idea of having a superpower. My children were young when the animated film The Incredibles came out. Have you guys seen it? Who's seen The Incredibles? Okay, good. The speech is better if you've seen the movie. We used to talk at length about if we had a superpower, what would we want it to be? Flying, incredible strength, shape-shifting, invisibility. And we just loved quoting Frozone saying, "Where's my super suit?" While I don't personally have a superpower, UIC does. Our shared mission is our superpower. Our dual mission of access and excellence accelerates student success and social mobility. We are increasingly being recognized for this. We are ranked #1 in the state of Illinois amongst all Illinois universities for social mobility, and we are ranked #10 nationally amongst all universities for social mobility. In addition, the Carnegie Foundation recently designated UIC as an opportunity university, recognizing us for our success in enabling both access to higher education and higher earnings after graduation. All the people in this room, all of you, but especially those of you in front of me, our soon-to-be graduates, you give us our superpower. Each of our graduates has brought our mission to life. Your success here today proves that access and excellence can and should exist in the same place at the same time, and don't let anyone tell you any differently. You know, we often find ourselves wondering whether we're making the right choices in life. After all, life is full of choices. Which school should I attend? What should I study? What job should I take? We constantly think about whether we are making the right choice. Let me offer you an alternative way of thinking about choices. Instead of focusing on whether you're making the right choice, consider instead how you are making your choices right. What do I mean by that? Your success, your fulfillment, your impact on the world, they are determined by decisions you make, but they are shaped much more profoundly by what you do in your daily lives to make the most out of the choices you have already made. This mindset isn't always easy. It requires resilience in the face of setbacks, creativity in the face of challenges, and the courage to keep pushing forward even when the path ahead is uncertain. I want to tell you a story from this past December. I had had a very long week, and I just wanted to go to the gym. Just clear out my mind, refresh myself physically. I went, I worked out really hard, I was feeling good. It felt like I made a really good choice. Then, on the way back, I tripped on an uneven part of the sidewalk and went flying. Not like a superhero, just flying, landed flat on the ground, knocked the wind out of myself, road rash all over my hands, sprained my left wrist and my right thumb, and right after going to the gym, which just didn't seem fair. The lesson here was that sometimes, no matter how many good choices you make, life just literally smashes you into the ground. Honestly, that was a good reminder to me as we headed into the spring semester, because this semester, we have been tested. Circumstances are trying to knock us down. We have battled cuts to research funding across science, engineering, humanities, and the social sciences, multiple threats to the programs that serve those most vulnerable in our communities, revocation of international student visas, attacks on in-state tuition for undocumented students, and general hostility toward the beautiful, rich, and varied culture that is UIC. But with all those good choices that we have been making together, and with all the strength that we have built together, and with all the good people who lean in to help, we keep getting back up. We never stray from our conviction that everyone, rich, poor, black, white, brown, rural, urban, everyone deserves an excellent education. We also show every day in our hospital and in our clinics that everyone deserves world-class health care. Because that's what we do at UIC. When we get knocked down, we use our superpower and make the choice to get back up.
Was UIC the right choice for you? Well, you're here today at Commencement, and that tells me a lot about the extraordinary choices you've made. You chose to work hard, to learn from setbacks, and to shape your own path. You decided what to study, who to surround yourself with, and where to direct your future. Every one of those choices led you to this moment, and we are all incredibly proud of you. As some of you may know, I am a beekeeper. Honeybees are the most charming creatures. They work tirelessly and cooperatively to build their communities. Bees are architects, communicators, and collaborators, each playing a vital role in the collective success of the hive and the local environment. They are really good at geometry, and they produce honey, which I consider to be the most exquisite substance on earth. Like the bee, each of you plays a vital role in the broader world. Your dedication, your drive for excellence, and your commitment to making your choices right will shape your future and influence the lives of those around you. As you leave our campus, you will join a community of over 344,000 UIC alumni. Rely on them. Rely on each other. Take UIC's superpower with you and join it with your own superpowers. They'll serve as a strong foundation for this next stage of your journey. And you'll never have to ask, "Where's my super suit?" because you will be wearing it all the time. Congratulations once again to the School of Public Health graduates. I am incredibly proud of all 246 of you.
Thank you, Chancellor Miranda. I now have the distinct honor and privilege of introducing Leandris C. LeBird, a distinguished leader in the field of public health with a steadfast commitment to advancing health equity across the nation and around the globe. Until a month ago, Dr. Leandris LeBird served as Director of the Office of Health Equity at the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. In her role, she provided strategic direction for CDC's work that had embedded health equity into public health practice. She led efforts to ensure that policies, programs, and research addressed the root causes of health disparities and promoted the ethical practice of public health in communities that were vulnerable to health inequities, making communities across the nation and around the globe safer. Well, we wonder what will happen without her in her leadership role. Dr. LeBird has received numerous honors for her leadership and management in public health. She was recognized by Time magazine in 2024 as a closer, one of 18 Black leaders in the United States working to close the racial wealth gap. She was also the 2021 recipient of the Harriet Hilton Barr Distinguished Alumni Award, one of the highest honors of the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill Gillen School of Public Health. She also has received the CDC Honor Award for her work in health equity, particularly related to the COVID-19 response, and the accolades for her go on and on and on and on. Throughout her tenure, she has developed and led national initiatives focused on eliminating disparities in chronic diseases, promoting community engagement, and fostering inclusive strategies. Programs our graduates have learned about during her tenure with us include CDC's planned approach to community health. And yesterday, Leandris and I were talking about some of the lessons she learned from Patch during visits here in Chicago, and also the racial and ethnic approaches to community health, or the REACH program. All were under Dr. LeBird's leadership. She holds a Bachelor's of Arts degree from the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, a Master of Public Health and Health Education and Health Behavior from the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, a Master's of Arts in cultural anthropology and a Doctor of Philosophy degree in medical anthropology from Emory University. She has it all. So enjoy her talk today. Welcome to the podium, Dr. Leandris LeBerg.
Thank you, Dr. Giles, and I want to call him Dean Giles, but I'm mostly here to just say congratulations, graduates. What an honor it is to share in one of the most significant days of your life. We've been waiting for you. The public health enterprise is at a crossroads, and the energy and the fresh perspectives you bring will take us to a better future. In my time with you this afternoon, I want to share just a little bit of wisdom from my years in leadership, given the challenges confronting public health in this historical moment. Michel Foucault, a 20th century historian and philosopher, argues that historical moments are constituted by specific discourses, which are not just words or ideas, but practices and systems of knowledge that shape our understanding of reality. These discourses are always intertwined with power relations, meaning that certain ways of speaking and thinking are privileged and others are marginalized. When I think about words or ideas, for more than a year, I was hearing from colleagues across the country things like, "Don't say health equity." After close to 2 decades of contributions from public health scholars, practitioners, and policymakers to define and vet and implement strategies for all people, emphasis on all, to have the opportunity, emphasis on opportunity to attain their best health possible. We've known that behaviors were shaped and reinforced in response to historical, contextual, and systemic factors. And in some communities, patterns of poor health were predictable, disproportionate, and persistent. I did not come today to defend or contradict the merits of health equity, but to remind us that eliminating costly and largely preventable health disparities, a core function of public health, still demands new ways of thinking about our work and reimagining the possibilities for real change in community health. There are 3 things that I've learned and hope you will find helpful as you take your place in our field. First of all, be strategic and adaptable. Whether you're headed to the academy, governmental public health, a healthcare system, or a global, national, or community serving organization, strive to be nimble, politically savvy, and establish networks that you can tap to accelerate your work. While we must always be able to defend our work with sound science, there may be times when you will need to adapt and innovate your approach while never losing sight of the desired health outcomes. Public health does not happen in a vacuum. Many sectors must engage in the process of creating healthy communities. This means that you must spend time assessing how the larger socio-political environment might impact your program or research. Get to know people outside of public health and medicine and pitch your ideas to them. Spend time with people whose worldviews are the opposite of yours and explore how their ideas could influence the way you do your work. Michelle Obama said, "There's power in allowing yourself to be known and heard, in owning your unique story, in using your authentic voice, and there's grace in being willing to know and hear others." Secondly, expect times of struggle. If you aspire to close the gap in access to the services and resources that promote and protect health, to pursue environmental justice, and to perform your duties in ways that value all people equally, you will be in a space of struggle. Of course, that is good trouble. Late Congressman John Lewis famously said, "Do not get lost in a sea of despair. Be hopeful, be optimistic. Our struggle is not the struggle of a day, a week, a month, or a year. It is the struggle of a lifetime. Never ever be afraid to make some noise and get in good trouble, necessary trouble." I have observed progress in community health across the country. CDC's REACH program, for example, celebrated its 25th anniversary last year, and we never knew that that program would have that level of longevity. From its inception, REACH demonstrated the power of coalitions to reduce health disparities. REACH tapped into the genius of community members, mobilized partnerships, and secured systems changes that were necessary to transform conditions in their communities. These successes were not without struggle, but in the end, the benefits of the community were worth it. So continue to lean in to the goal. And lastly, changes in population health are rarely linear and don't occur quickly. Just last month, as Dean Giles mentioned, I retired from CDC after 37 years of service. It was never my intention to stay so long, but CDC was such a rich learning, action, and science-driven environment with endless opportunities to make a difference that I lost track of time. There was always more to do, complicated problems to grapple with, and opportunities to foster national and global collaborations. Priorities changed with changes in administrations and CDC directors, and we can never forget about the COVID-19 pandemic that singularly upended so much in our personal, social, professional, and collective lives. But through it all, public health professionals performed their duties with humility. So in closing, you are joining the ranks of passionate and driven individuals. Sometimes we forget to take care of ourselves, that we're a part of the public too. Self-care, supportive relationships, family ties, and meaningful community engagements will help you persevere through the crossroads and the challenges ahead. Remember that your destiny is customized. It belongs only to you. You will create our future. Diversity is still good, Now go out and make the difference you've been carrying in your heart. I am counting on you. Thank you for your attention.
So this is just a small token of appreciation for all that you have done and will continue to do in the future. So thank you so much, Leandros. Good. Yeah, thank you. We'll take a photo. Thanks again. One of the things that we pride ourselves on at UIC in the School of Public Health is teaching excellence. Each year, the school presents awards to honor excellence in teaching. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Hareka Boradaga, representing the Public Health Student Association, to present the 2025 Teaching Awards.
Great teachers are the heart of a great university. The University of Illinois Chicago annually recognizes and honors its outstanding faculty. Recipients of the Silver Circle Award are selected by our students who honor those who have taught them with distinction. This year's winner is Professor Josh Prodowski. Please come forward to accept your award. The Bernard H. Baum Golden Apple Award is given once each school year to a UIC School of Public Health faculty member to recognize their outstanding teaching and exemplary service to students. The award's namesake, Dr. Bernard Baum, was a founder of SPH. He served as a professor and division chair, was a decorated general in the Army Reserves, and served as a mentor to 3 generations of students and faculty. Dr. Baum was a champion of peace and human dignity, but foremost, he was a teacher. Dr. Baum encouraged faculty to become not only productive scholars, but also teachers who taught well. Selected from an extraordinary field of talented faculty nominees, this year's Bernard Baum Golden Apple Award recipient is Dr. Michelle McKay. Please come forward.
UIC recognizes graduates who have distinguished themselves in various ways during their academic careers. Will the following students please rise and remain standing? Graduates who have been members of the Honors College, who are as designated by the gold stoles that you wear. Graduates with high academic achievement, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude, as designated by gold, silver, and bronze cords that you wear. Graduates who have earned college honors, graduates who have earned departmental distinction. Please join me in congratulating these outstanding graduates. Please be seated. Thank you. It is now my distinct pleasure to invite Senior Associate Dean and our Delta Omega Chapter President, Dr. Jamie Shrieky, to the podium to recognize this year's Delta Omega honorees. Dr. Shrieky.
Thank you, Dean Giles. Will this year's Delta Omega honorees please rise? Delta Omega is the Honorary Society for Public Health. It was established in 1924 to recognize outstanding achievement in the new field, which means this is the, sorry, they have my old speech up here, but that's okay. It was recognized in 1924 to recognize outstanding achievement in the field. Members are selected for their contributions to and commitment for high standards of academic and professional competence and service to the public health profession. Membership in Delta Omega reflects the dedication of individuals to increasing the quality of the field as well as the protection and advancement of the health of all people. To our newest inductees around the room today, it is an honor for us to have you join the society. As a student or a faculty member, you embody the mission and vision of Delta Omega. Your qualifications have been reviewed and acted upon favorably by the leadership of the chapter, as well as dedicated faculty and emerita alumni who have reviewed your application or nomination. We hope membership in the society is an honor for you as well. Membership in Delta Omega has a special meaning in that you are dedicating yourself to continued excellence in the field of public health. As such, you subscribe to high standards of performance in all that you do. Congratulations again. You may now be seated.
Thank you and congratulations. Please welcome again President Killeen and Chancellor Miranda.
Candidates, please rise and remain standing. All of you, you want to graduate, you got to get up. President Killeen, excuse me, President Killeen, upon the recommendation of the faculty and by vote of the Senate, I have the honor to present these doctoral, master's, and baccalaureate candidates for the corresponding degrees for which they stand.
Thank you, Chancellor Miranda. Upon these recommendations and by authority of the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the degrees for which you have been presented and admit you to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities of those degrees. Congratulations.
Bachelor's candidates, you may now move your tassels from the right side to the left. The rest of you should have already had your tassels on that side. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations all the graduates. Your tassels should be on the left side now. So very cool, very good. Since you all are now alums of the School of Public Health, it is my pleasure to introduce and invite our alumni representative, Ms. Sharon Dyer, Director of Academic Affairs and a School of Public Health, MPH, Masters of Public Health alumni, to the podium to welcome you to the Alumni Association. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. You may be seated. My name is Sharon Dyer, and I am a proud alumna of the UIC School of Public Health, having earned my Master's of Public Health in 2014. And today it is my honor to represent the fellow alumni as a member of the UIC School of Public Health Alumni Council. First and foremost, I would like to offer my most heartfelt congratulations to the class of 2025. I am so pleased to be one of the first to welcome you to your new status as graduates of the very proud, loyal, and global University of Illinois alumni family. You join the nearly 200,000 UIC graduates who live and work throughout the world in every state of the nation and in more than 100 countries. Not only that, but your local network is also strengthened by over 500,000 alumni from the other University of Illinois campuses. Together we represent all that is good about the university, dedication, hard work, and striving to better our communities, much of what the world will read, hear, think, and believe about our alma mater will be based upon our actions, our achievements, and commitments to the UIC alumni body. As you embark on this next chapter of your journey, one of the best things you can do is to stay engaged. And there's some simple ways that you can do that. And so we ask that you first maintain the relationships with your classmates, who you are now, your alumni family, and your professors. You can also do so by signing up for UIC Connected. This networking platform will help you keep in touch, help you look for a job, or pursue valuable mentorship from our talented alumni community. Next, I strongly encourage you to attend our SPH alumni events, not just for the good food and the good company, but that is definitely a plus. So I encourage you to check our UIC SPH website for events. And finally, please stay connected through the various UIC social media platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with the amazing work from our faculty, alumni, and to see what our students are doing across communities in Chicago and around the world. As a token of our appreciation and your accomplishments, you will find a gift from the School of Public Health Alumni Council on your seats, and inside you will find a reminder to stay connected. And as I look around this room, I see a room full of graduates. I see a quiver full of arrows that have been carefully designed and carried in the skilled hands such as your faculty, your advisors, your mentors, your parents, your family, your loved ones. And like arrows, you have been prepared to launch as instruments of mass instruction, targeted for all directions, all in the defense of public health. Each arrow point has a different purpose, with shafts, all different sizes and weights, but all of them decorated to offer the stability that you need for flight. For some, your path after today is certain, while others, it's still unfolding. And even when the society's pillars are shaken, we can rely on truth. One being that the shaft has weights that vary based on the draw that's needed. This season has been far from linear, and perhaps the draw today doesn't call for the lighter, faster arrows. Perhaps it calls for those that are heavier, meant for longer distance, stronger targets, those that are chosen for greater impact and resistance to the winds. And so alumni, I call you to hold firm to the feathered disciplines that ground you, and in all things aim to do the greatest good. Today we set you loose on your journey to steward a new legacy of public health, arrows that did not give up, creative in your ethical pursuit, and holding firm to your truths. And so we honor and we salute you today, and we congratulate you for your accomplishments. Congratulations.
It is now my pleasure to invite Senior Associate Dean Dr. Jamie Shrieky back to the podium to lead the graduating class through the school's statement of values and to introduce this year's Donaldson Award recipient and the 2025 class speaker.
At this time, I'd like to invite the graduating class of 2025 to rise, and if you are able, and join me in reading our school's statement of values. Please look on the screens for the values and follow along. We are a community of scholars, students, and staff dedicated to creating a healthy society. In achieving this goal, we are committed to community, the basic unit of analysis for public health, enabling communities to address their own problems, share skills, lower barriers to action, and act as a catalyst for progress. To knowledge, the pursuit, development, and dissemination of which will improve the health of the public. To professionalism, acting with integrity and collegiality in learning, teaching, research, and public service. To stewardship of natural, human, and financial resources. to idealism, whether secularly or spiritually motivated, to caring, promoting compassion for and action on behalf of others, and to justice, whereby everyone is given access to the resources necessary to live a humane life and to fulfill their full potential. As we've heard about today, to diversity, celebrating the unique contributions to the fabric of our community, and to respect for the members of this community and for those whom our efforts are intended to serve. To humility, as we set our goals, as we work together to achieve them, and as we address the inevitable conflicts produced by those joint efforts. Congratulations and welcome to the field of public health. You may now be seated. It is now my pleasure to welcome this year's Donaldson Award recipient to the podium to give the student remarks. The Alan W. Donaldson Award is presented each year to honor one graduating student who exhibits significant academic excellence, qualities of leadership, and community service. It is the most prestigious award granted by the UIC School of Public Health and is a memorial to Alan W. Donaldson, a founding father of the school and its first associate dean. This year, I am delighted to present the Donaldson Award to Dr. Veronica Castillo-Lemaitre. Veronica is a pediatrician and a Fulbright scholar. Originally from Venezuela, she joined the School of Public Health with a deep commitment to maternal and child health. Her journey has been defined by compassion, community, and courage. A dedicated student, a loving mother, happy Mother's Day, and a fierce advocate, Veronica embodies values of justice and care that Dr. Donaldson held dear. Please join us in celebrating her achievements and the incredible impact she will continue to make in this world.
Thank you. Cuando comencé este camino, no sabía exactamente hacia dónde estaba caminando, pero sí sabía que quería crecer a nivel personal y a nivel profesional. When I began this journey, I didn't know exactly what I was walking into, but I knew I wanted to grow at professional and personal level, and I did. We didn't just learn public health, we live it. In classroom, over cafecitos, in moments of struggle and strength. Together, we build something lasting. Thank you, Dr. Tricky, for your kind introduction. And thank you to all of you. Gracias a todos, familia, amigos, amigos que ahora son mi familia, profesores, staff, compañeros y graduados de la clase del 2025. Family, friends, friends that now are family, and fellow graduates of the class 2025. It is a great honor to be here as the Alan Donaldson Award recipient and to share a few words with you, with all of you. This award is not only, this award doesn't only recognize, it's a reflection of the incredible community we build here at UIC, a diverse, empathetic, and deeply committed public health community. As I search for information about Alan Donaldson to better understand the person behind this meaningful award, I was deeply moved by the words that describe him. A love affair with nature, he loved the beauty of the earth and expressed his value through a reverence for all living things. What a powerful way to describe someone. It gives us a sense of who he might have been, not just professional, but also as his heart. It made me feel even more honored to receive this award when I recognize that I also share some of these values. A deep love for people and for the world. These words are a beautiful reminder of what we desire public health to be and what we learn here at UIC. Grounded values, commitment to justice, and compassion for all living beings. Recently, while I was of late studying and thinking about where this journey will take me next, I read in one of those tea bags, "The unknown is where all outcomes are possible. Enter it with grace." I've learned from this journey, the unknown is not a threat, it's a space of creation. Some of us arrive here wondering where to get our ID cards, how to get to East Campus, which coffee shops were closest, and where to grab a quick and cheap lunch. We slowly figured it out, Blackboard. We realized that asking classmates was crucial because yes, sometimes the date didn't match. It turned out that we need a community-based approach in order to thrive. We discovered that biostat teachers, assistants are heroes, that office hours are gold, and food without a doubt bring us together. I am a pediatrician, and after years in clinical practice, I came here as a Fulbright scholar, filled with gratitude and pride, seeking for tools to support communities through research, education, and policy. In pediatrics, I care for children one by one, and in public health, I realized I could help to shape the system that cares for them all. That journey led me here to public health. Muchos de nosotros llegamos aquí desde diferentes caminos, pero nos encontramos en el mismo lugar. Many of us arrived here from different paths, yet we met in the same place. The common thread that waves us together through this journey is a deep desire to improve positively impact communities. Sometimes it's hard to explain what public health is when friends and family ask us, because we do so much in so many spaces. But one thing is true, we work to save and improve life, and we do it together. Como estudiante internacional de Venezuela y mamá, este camino me permitió vivir lo que significa migrar, algo difícil de explicar y de describir. Estoy segura que muchos de aquí lo hemos vivido desde diferentes posiciones. Migrar significa estar en un sitio, pero no siempre sentir que perteneces a él. Significa enfrentar miedos, pedir ayuda, abrazar la vulnerabilidad y transformarla en fortaleza. As an international student from Venezuela and a mom, this journey allowed me to experience migration, something hard to fully describe. It means being in a place but not always feel like you belong. It means facing fears, asking for help, embracing vulnerability, and slowly transforming it into a strength. Over time, you come to understand and truly internalize migration is a social determinant of health. I came to UIC for the maternal and child health program, thinking that they will be kind, and they were, even more than I imagined. I found wonderful people who not only opened the office door, but also provide me opportunities that help me to grow and feel support along the way. When talking to dear friends and reflecting on what we value most over this time and over these past 2 years at the School of Public Health, I felt the words capture the heart of our experience because they speak for many of us. The people, amazing people, friends, relationships I want to maintain, community, caring for each other, the connection we build with the faculties and classmates, the amount of support from the staff, guest speakers that were amazing, the campus events that made us feel part of something bigger, the hands-on experience that brought our learning to life, and the simple joy of showing for each other, especially when things got hard, and they did. Porque al final del día son las personas, ustedes, nosotros, quienes hicieron que esta experiencia fuese maravillosa. Because at the end of the day, it's people, you and us, who make this experience meaningful. And it's those relations, that sense of belonging and care that I hope we all carry with us as we step into whatever it comes next. This final semester brought challenges I didn't expect. But I found spaces of love, spaces where I could breathe, cry, laugh, and keep going. I am here today, but this award belongs to many, to those who work alongside me, who listened when I brought new ideas and helped to turn them into actions, to the professors who believe in us, to the teacher assistant who helped us along the way, and the PIs, the staff, our friends, and our family who support us. Quiero agradecer en especial a mi hija Violeta, quien representa todo el amor de mi familia. Gracias por compartir este camino conmigo, por ayudarme con las tareas de matemática, por ser mi mayor felicidad y mi mayor desafío. A mis amigos, que ahora son mi familia, que me ayudaron a cuidarla y a compartir esto. Gracias por hacer esto posible. And most of all, to my daughter Violeta, who walked in this journey with me, for helping me with assignments and for being my biggest source of joy. To my friends, now family, who helped me to care her. Thank you for making this possible. To all the parents, student parents, friends who help us along the way, and to all the mothers celebrating this day with us. Feliz Día de las Madres, Happy Mother's Day. Public health is facing many challenges, but with those challenges lie powerful opportunities. May this moment in history be one of reflection, growth, and innovation. Let us continue to work across professions and sectors, building creative, out-of-the-box solutions together. A mis compañeros graduandos de la clase 2025, qué momento para estar ahora en salud pública. To my fellow graduate of the class 2025, what a time to be in public health. The world needs us, and we are here. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here and to be part of this community. Thank you for walking this journey with me. Gracias a todos.
Thank you. That's the future of public health. We now come to the highlight of our commencement the presentation of the new graduates. As the graduates prepare to cross the stage, let's recognize those who could not be with us here today, but are watching the event from locations around the globe. Please join me in congratulating them with a round of applause. For those of you here today, your name recording will play as you cross the stage. In the event of a technical difficulty, your name will be read. Please be patient because we want to ensure that everyone has the best experience possible. Graduates, after you cross the stage, please return to your seats to celebrate with your fellow graduates for the remainder of the ceremony. Dr. Shriki, I'm going to turn things over to you.
All right, here we go. Are we excited? We are going to begin with our Doctor of Public Health graduates, who will be hooded by their faculty advisors.
Elizabeth Aramide Oladeinde.
A cross-sector collaborative addressing inequities in life expectancy, a case study of Westside United. Advisor, Dr. Michelle McKay.
Michelle Elaine Bildner.
Assessing and increasing organizational readiness to collaborate for equity and justice, an action research study with voluntary member-based professional association. Advisor, Dr. Christina Welter.
Gwendolyn A. Foster.
Retention in the military, exploring factors that impact well-being and workplace satisfaction of women officers in the Department of the Air Force. Advisor, Dr. Yuka Asada.
Helen Margellis Anist.
Understanding facilitators and barriers of community health worker adoption, integration and sustainability within and across organizations participating in the One Lawndale Community Health Collective. Advisor, Dr. Elizabeth Jarpe-Ratner.
Stacy Cunningham Penny.
Exploring structural factors that influence Black maternal morbidity. a case study of Illinois hospitals. Advisor, Dr. Michelle McKay.
Patricia Joy Ruiz.
Factors affecting successful implementation of models of care for patients experiencing homelessness. Advisor, Dr. Alina Flores.
Maria Nadia Carvalho.
Exploring the factors associated with the performance, use, and sustainability of Nigeria's health management information system. Case study of IHP Nigeria. Advisor, Dr. Tiasha Bailey.
Frankie Marie Shipman Amuo.
Becoming an environment for change, an analysis of efforts towards creating trauma-informed work environments at the Chicago Department of Public Health. Advisor, Dr. Michael Petros.
Jamie Lynn Hamill.
Examining readiness to engage fathers in perinatal mental health services, a case study. Advisor, Dr. Michelle McKay.
And Sun Namkung.
Turbocharging transformational systems change across NIH Centers for AIDS Research, a case study of an academic public health department partnership. Advisor, Dr. Yuka Asaga.
Emily Marie Suter.
The implementation and maturity of health and all policies in local governments in the United States, a qualitative multiple case study. Advisor, Dr. Christina Welter.
Teresa Menders.
Unpacking sustainability, an examination of factors influencing integrated behavioral health in federally qualified health centers. Advisor, Dr. Karen Peters.
Martina Maki.
Systems change for evidence-based public health practice, a multiple case study of early adopter chronic disease units. Advisor, Dr. Elizabeth Jarpe-Ratner.
Catherine A. Hudson.
Celebrate. Assessing academic health centers' readiness to implement social accountability to advance health equity. Advisor, Dr. Elena Flores.
Amy Lowry Warnock.
The federal food system, an exemplar case study examining implementation factors associated with healthy food service and procurement practices at the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. Advisor, Dr. Yuka Asada.
Adeyelu Adejumoke Ashekun.
They know how to celebrate. Factors affecting childhood immunization across communities in Sokoto State, Nigeria, and recommendations to improve vaccine uptake. Advisor, Dr. Karen Peters.
Kristen A. Sandoval.
Improving access for Black women in breast cancer clinical trials, an exploration into opportunities at community cancer centers. Advisor, Dr. Elena Flores.
Glenn Eric Schneider.
Reaching consensus. Development of an Advocacy 2.0 instructional model for schools and programs of public health. Advisor, Dr. Yuka Asaga. Next, I am delighted to introduce our first graduating class from the MD MPH in Population Health.
Debolanle Oyinkansola Dahunsi. Kenichi Heini. Michael J. Lucas.
Amina McBride.
Oh. Next, Community Health Sciences, PhD. The impact of singleism on mental well-being for unmarried Muslim American women. Advisor, Dr. Uchechi Mitchell.
Michael J. Lucas. Minji Michelle Kang.
Patient perception of person-centered contraceptive care quality, a mixed method study. Advisor, Dr. Arden Handler, who could not be here today.
Ashley A. Drummond.
Now I'm introducing the Community Health Sciences Masters of Public Health graduates.
Rashidat Olubukonla Balogun. Adrian Blasi. Veronica Castillo Lemaitre. Juliana M. Davis.
Sandra Miriam Ugalde. Jeanette Angel Maxline Williams.
Bria Elise Callan. Charlotte Brewer. Caroline Grace Hollahan.
Megan Gabrielle Sanico.
Sandra Jimena Barrera Barria. Melanie B. Francia. Jasmine Renee Cross. Brittany Collins. Tynetta Medina Hill.
Sarah M. Zidunak. Joshua Isaac Pliskin. Lenny Louise Redmond.
Ian Ross Canovi. Sabrina Denise Arancibia.
Kishori Raj. Nicole S. Tudela. Bridget Dorianne Riccardi.
Stephanie Megan Garcia.
Logan Wallace. Chloe Ann Somberg. Sanjung Pamarta.
Now I'd like to welcome Environmental and Occupational Health Sciences, Masters of Public Health.
Danielle Brianna Turner Westnedge.
Alessandrina Corinne Holiday.
Now we're on the Master of Science.
Insaurralde.
Megan B. Piotrowski.
Abdulrahim Mohammed Chirwa. Caitlin Chapman. Nia Malin Dillon.
Paige C. Manette.
Luz Maria Fragoso Bourbon.
Shannon Leah Nuno. Christian Gabrielle Young.
Riley Ann Marie Bergstrom. Marcus Daniels.
Now, I'd like to introduce the Division of Epidemiology and Biostatistics. PhD,
Xiaohan Mei.
Optimal Power Analyses for Hierarchical Endpoints Testing and Group Sequential Design. Advisor, Dr. Bumak. Master of
Saul
Public Health.
Enriquez. Ramses D. Baez Tejeda.
Sydney A. Tobias.
Jocelyn Lee Fedenko. Jalen A. Braswell.
Ryan Kevin Zomorodi.
Oscar O'Sheen Hogan.
Xiaoman Zhang. Aya Suleiman.
Shatabdi Das.
Yelena Manichanen.
Emily N. Aponte.
Rana S. Rafat.
Dana Chatila. Harika Boragadda.
Alexia Rose Swanson. Hannah Miller.
Lindsay Gold.
Whitney Grace Wood.
Catherine Ann Bezatas. Veronica L. Grissett. Leslie Cervantes.
Maria Kim Tenuta. Caitlin V. Wing. Michael Donovan Ray.
Gregory Kopetsky. Abigail Anna Fanous.
Vaya Renee Macris.
Pranjal Mitul Jariwala. Yvonne Avila. Leticia Diaz Leon.
Claire Catherine Vallely.
Danielle Alexis Aniran Figueroa.
Carla San Juan.
Maura Rose Kelleher. Asan Janae Nava Hawkins.
We'll now recognize our master's graduates in the Division of Health Policy Administration.
Saira Hussein.
Josephine Ray Sylvester. Joed H. Mosquera.
Derek Hunter Boss.
Hallie Lee Watts Rich. Natasha Mitchell.
Taylor Bliss Bailey.
John Zbigniew Slubowski. Justin Jeffrey Murphy. Shivam Patel. Chirag Kumar Girish Kumar Rana. Melvin Cherian Thomas.
Nurulain Arif. Camila Angela Flores.
Jamie Nicole Youngberg.
Megan Giles. Matilde M. Hanchard.
Prakruti Amit Patel. Jennifer Perez. Rachel Marie Tuttle. Abigail Uwankeo. Elvia Janet Malakara.
Sasha Amiri.
Stephanie Ofoedu.
Andrew Henningsen.
Safwa Salim.
James Fuller.
Carolyn Lynette Nettles.
Leslie Ann Kuhagen. Willow Albert Martin. Sofia Andrea Gonzalez. Giselle Flores.
Crystal Nicole Stagg. Ali Sheikh Khalil. Qasim Abdul Kavi. Aaliyah Tinsley.
Vernon Fleming.
Autumn Nicole Powell. Jessica Rose Schlotfeld.
Anthony Dwayne Douglas. Diana Fernandez. Giselle Ashley Gutierrez Savoy. Salisa Johnson. Bella Ingabire. Patsy Gonzalez. Tiffany Lamb.
We'll now recognize our bachelor's graduates.
Precious Nste Mambo. Varunka Marie Samaransky. Emmanuel Pantoja Lara. Mohib Mohammed. Erin Young Nguyen. Joshua Tupal. Zoe Renee McLean. Naya Julia Vora.
Aria Aitipamula. Riley Josephine Cordero Fernandez. Alize Batul Durrani. Saima Khan. Bolakale Aishat Ali. Sarah Mohammed El Natur. Tala Anis Besiso. Inaya Y. Ali. Montserrat de la Paz.
Now I'd like to
Elizabeth Froelich.
Elizabeth is a Promise Award recipient. She's the co-recipient of the 2025 Public Health Promise Award, given annually to an outstanding graduating baccalaureate student for demonstration of academic performance, community engagement, and leadership. And Monica Padilla is also a co-recipient of the Promise Award this year.
Monica Jocelyn Padilla.
Alicia Chow. Emmanuel Carrera.
Now I'd like to introduce the Bachelors of Arts in Public Health graduates.
Giselle Pantoya. Esmeralda Vargas.
Ariane Ilana Faulkner. Grace Elizabeth Cannon. Sriya Radhika Ekirala.
Jumana Tasneem Rahman. Karen Orozco. Kevin Plata.
Febe Michelle Frias. Giselle Celeste Jacinto.
I hope you're as excited as I am. It's an amazing group of graduates from the UIC School of Public Health. Let's give them all one rousing round of applause. Thank you very much. It's all well deserved. At the conclusion of today's ceremony, which will be in just a few minutes, the audience and graduates are asked to please remain seated until the faculty and the platform party have recessed. For those of you who are joining us for the reception upstairs, just follow the guidance from the forum staff. For those of you who are taking your leave, please exercise caution when leaving the forum and when leaving the parking areas. Congratulations to the class of 2025 School of Public Health, the graduates and all of their families. We're so pleased to have you as alums of the School of Public Health. The School of Public Health commencement ceremony is now adjourned. Banner carriers, please come forward and escort that platform party and the faculty. Thank you very much and happy Mother's Day. Congratulations, class of 2025.